So have I talked about my love for Ito? Everything about him is just amazing. Personality. What a fun personality. He can make a boring conversation into a really fun one. He has just so much energy and oozes with positivity. He is basically the himbo of Genshin Impact. Story. I like how it focuses on Ito's personality and charm and gradually becomes more serious, but still has a comedic flair because it's Ito. Out of all the characters in Genshin Impact, he is tied with first place of being my most favorite character in game. If you're wondering who's the person that is tied with Ito, well, they're going to be the topic of my next video, so I'm not gonna reveal it. But to give you this one clue, they're part of the Knights of Favonius, which is I'm pretty certain is a massive clue. So how about we just jump into it, yeah? Let's talk about my most favorite, well, one of my most favorite characters in Genshin Impact, the great and one and only Arataki, above all bold-blooded, the numero uno, the man who's gonna say what I mean what I say, might sound weird, but he's gonna say it anyways, cause he's that kind of guy, Ita! If you couldn't tell by my enthusiasm in the intro, I absolutely love the man. He's just so lovable. Like I said in the intro, he's basically the himbo of Genshin Impact, in which, for those who don't know what a himbo is, it's an attractive man who's kind of dumb. Usually they're big and muscular and a sweetheart. They're just so kind and caring, even though most of the time they're villains. Like every time they interact with the protagonist, they're saying things like, I didn't hit you guys too hard, right? Do you guys want to come over to my tea party? I think you guys are so cool. Things like that. The best example of a himbo is Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove. Kronk, in my opinion, is the best himbo in all of fiction. Nigh, the king of himbos. He's just so sweet and nice, and every time he's in screen, I couldn't help myself but smile. He's just such a sweetheart. And also, I like that he got his own standalone film, which I love. So yeah, that's basically the personality of Ito, but make it much more energetic. How about another comparison? For those who know the anime The Disastrous Life of Psyche K, he's basically a combination of Nendo's stupidity and kind heart with Kenichi's energy and leadership. In my opinion, of every character in Genshin Impact, he has the best personality. He's just so funny and has so much charm to him. Ito is the type of person you want to be friends with. Not only would it be fun to be around, like cracking jokes, exploring abandoned buildings, collecting bugs, and overall a good time, he would also be the type of friend that will always have your back. For example, somebody is trying to pick a fight for you with you and genuinely harassing you. Ito would be there ready to fight the guy if he doesn't stop, or if you're having doubts about something or just having a bad time. Ito would be there motivating you to stop having doubts and try to make you feel better. He's also pretty good with kids, in which some might see as a positive and some might see as a negative because either they don't like kids or they do. For me, I'm pretty mixed. I don't hate kids nor do I like them. Don't get me wrong. If I have the opportunity to kick a child with no repercussions, I would kick that child in a heartbeat. So you get my point. I absolutely love the guy. It also helps that he has an amazing voice actors in every language. His English voice actor, which is Max Milletman. For those who don't know, he is the voice of Saitama in the English dub of One Punch Man, as well as Ryuji from Persona 5. He brings out so much charm to him. It's such a playful delivery of the lines, and he can also make it sound serious at times. He literally beatboxes a birthday song for you. What's not to love?
Today's an important day. I had to send the gang away, otherwise they'd be accusing me of favoritism. Here, take a look at this. I got you. The greatest birthday gift combo ever. 1 top grade Oni Kabuto. I'll have you know it took me 3 whole days and nights to catch this bad boy. 1 out of print collectible trading card that took me 300 rounds to get my hands on. And finally, a birthday song performance performed personally by yours truly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear traveler. Happy birthday to you.
But there is one language, in my opinion, who has the best voice actor. That would be his Chinese voice actor. His Chinese voice actor's name is Zhao Kun Lao, and I'm sorry if I butchered that name. I can't even speak English correctly. And he's so good, my god. No disrespect to the other voice actors, they all did an amazing job on Ito, but his Chinese voice actor just nails his role. Everything about his delivery is spot on for Ito. The energy of his lines, the way he says every line, especially those screams and laughs. His laughs are so contagious, and those screams when he makes it when he either gets hurt or gets scared is just so good. Come on, listen to it.
别担心啦，本大爷可是无敌的！哦，我的屁股！
And you wanna know the best part? That's just his normal laugh.
嘿！
Seriously, whoever chose Zhao Kunlao for the Chinese dub deserves a raise because they basically found Ito in real life. If I have to rank all the voice actors, it would be Korean in fourth, Japanese in third, English in second, and Chinese in first. Like I said earlier, no disrespect to any of them. They all did an amazing job. I just think the Chinese version is just way better. With all this praise, you might think that I don't have any complaints. But there is one thing I hate about Ito, and it's not even Ito's fault. It's Hoyoverse. So the first time I saw Ito, my reaction was, finally, a new Geo character? And he has muscles? My god, I'm gonna pull for it. At the design alone, I was already in love with him. But then I saw his in-game model. I was mad. In the art, he has beautiful and luscious muscles, but in game, his arms are noodles and his abs looks like has been drawn on by a sharpie. Couldn't Hoyoverse give him a unique model that actually has muscles? Like seriously, how hard can it be? Even so, if it's that hard, Hoyoverse made over $500 million in the Raiden Shogun banner. I also have the same problem with the character that is tied with first place with Ita of being my most favorite character in Genshin. So there is another clue for all of you. That's really my only complaint, and I don't want to continue on because I don't want to sound like those people on Twitter complaining how the characters look. Don't get me wrong, I also want some representation in game. You'd expect characters from Sumeru, which is, I think, based on Southeast Asia, to have pretty dark skin, but it's whatever. I don't really care as long as they're fun to play as and I like the character. I'll pull for them. And plus, I'm from Southeast Asia. I've seen a lot of people with surprisingly pretty light skin there. Uh, even me, I'm pretty surprisingly pale for somebody in Southeast Asia. So that's basically all my thoughts on Ito character wise. He's just really fun, and I really do hope Hoyoverse create more characters like Ito. Also, I love the fact that he is deadly allergic to beans. I find that really funny. Me and the boys in 3 a.m. going to the hospital because Ito ate some beans. So let's talk about his story quest. It starts by introducing Ito as a wanted criminal. What is he wanted for, you may ask? Well, he is wanted for committing my second most favorite felony, abduction. I was surprised at first. I didn't expect the guy to kidnap anyone, cause the only time we'd seen Ito at that point is in his character trailer and teaser. In those, it just shows Ito, well, being Ito, being a loud, confident character. Not once was it shown that he was willing to kidnap people and ransom them off. But then we talked to Mio. If you're wondering who that is, it's the pink-haired kimono lady. Here's a picture, in which I immediately thought he's definitely covering up for somebody because there's no way the guy can kidnap anybody. He sounds so sweet, but who knows? Maybe he was faking it. So let's continue. Then we were told about Ito's whereabouts, and then we were tasked to throw beans at him. I thought that was kind of mean because, like I said earlier, he was deadly allergic to beans. And when we did throw beans at him, it winded the guy. I felt bad.
Beans, no!
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait.
I surprisingly like the part with the child. Normally, I would not like it because most of the time I find child characters annoying, but I really like the dynamic of Ito and the kid. I found it quite charming. I also like how the kid and Granny Oni really care about Ito. That's nice. And finally, the Blue Oni. Every scene with the Blue Oni I really like, especially with Ito. I just really like his interactions with Ito. He's basically the polar opposite of Ito. The both of them got discriminated because they're Oni. Even though Ito was outcast because of his Oni heritage, it didn't hold him down. He didn't bear any hatred towards humans, nor did it let it shape his character. On the other hand, the Blue Oni grew to hate humans because of the mistreatment he endured, and plus, it's a good parallel to the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni story that was told to us in the beginning of the story. And the fact that Ito is willing to take the blame for a crime he didn't commit because he cares about the Blue Oni really shows his compassion to the people he cares about. And that ending, it just warms my heart every time. Overall, his story quest is great. It's a great introduction to Ito and has plenty of good story. And it's a plenty good story, so yeah, I like it. And finally, we have the most recent Archon quest in which Ito is involved with. I really like it. It just shows more of Ito. I also like that Ito is interacting with other characters in game. It's just fun to see what the other characters' reactions are to Ito. And it also shows Ito being a surprisingly good leader. Sure, he isn't going to be the one making the strategies and plans for the team, but he is going to bring the team together if they're having an argument and motivate them. And Ito has many great moments in the Archon quest.
Step aside. Once this door's open, we are out of here.
I really like this Archon quest, but I do have three main complaints. First, why do they just bully Ito? Seriously, every time when the other characters are interacting with Ito, he is either getting mocked or laughed at, which annoyed me. Like, come on, he didn't deserve all that mockery. Secondly, why was Ito knocked out for the climax of the story? I was really disappointed. I was hoping Ito being in the climax, but no! He was knocked out for the rest of the story and only woke up at the end. It kinda pissed me off. If you're gonna have Ito as one of the main characters in the quest, why make him incapacitated in the climax? They couldn't even make him partially awake in the climax, but no, he had to sleep it through. And finally, my biggest problem with this Archon quest. I'll be honest, when I said the Raiden Shogun was my most disliked character in game, that was technically true, but there is a character that I absolutely despise more. And they especially boiled my blood in this Archon quest. You might be wondering who is this character I despise the most. Well, that would be Payaman. I find her very annoying, and she was especially more annoying in this Archon quest. She was just a massive hypocrite in the entirety of the quest, calling Ito dumb and useless, in which is so ironic coming from her mouth. When did she ever did anything useful? And calling him dumb? Yeah, sure Paimon, Ito's the dumb one. Making fun of him because he's scared of ghosts, while here she is being scared of a goddamn name.
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of The Dark Knight hero.
You get my point. I hate Paimon. She just annoys me so much, especially in this Archon quest. Overall, it's a good Archon quest, one of the better ones in my opinion. And you can really see Hoyoverse improving on their cinematic scenes in game. Yalin was fine, I guess. She didn't really leave a massive impact on me, but she was all right. And I thought Little Dude, also known as Zhao, was gonna die. I was like, they're really gonna do it, huh? They're gonna kill Little Dude, which thankfully they didn't because I really like Little Dude. Also, thanks to Ita, I'll be calling Zhao Little Dude for the foreseeable future. Well, until a new shortest male character is revealed, I'll be just calling Zhao Little Dude. So that's all my thoughts on Ito and what makes me absolutely love him. He's just a combination of everything I love for a character. Amazing story and personality, fun gameplay, great design, and everything else. Ito is one of my most favorite characters that he is in my top 10 most favorite characters in all of fiction. He is number 7, just right under Chesshead from Lobotomy Corporation. The guy is hot, and that's the reason why I like him. I'm joking. There's more reasons why I like him, but I might make a video for him, so I'll just save my thoughts for a later video. Anyways, back to Ito. He's just fun all around. That's really the best way I can describe why I really love Ito. He's just a fun character in almost everything. Gameplay, story, character, everything. I just hope we'll be able to see more of Ito in the future. And if he does show up in a story quest, Archon quest, or event, I just hope they don't bully him like they did in the most recent Archon quest. So yeah, that's the end. Sorry if this took longer than expected. A bunch of relatives came over and we went out of town for 2 weeks. I wasn't able to do that much work with the video, so sorry for the long wait. I'll try, keyword try, to at least post one video every week, but don't count me on that. For the videos I'll be making in the future, more on my opinions on other characters in Genshin Impact, but not all of them because some of them I don't really have any thoughts on. Expect some Yakuza stuff. Keep in mind I've only played through Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2, but I really want to buy the entire series, though that's probably for the future. I'll probably make some Lobotomy Corporation videos because I got really into it last year. For now, that's the only videos I have in mind. For my next video, I'll be talking about the other character that is tied between Ito in first place. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know my voice is actual garbage and all the stuttering. Yeah, I know. I'll try to improve it. So yeah, goodbye.